Good morning, everybody. My name is Vishvadeep, and I welcome you all on Unacademy's Computer Science Channel for unlimited learning. In today's lecture, we are going to talk about some questions on linked list which are required for your placement preparation, and those questions are very different than we solve in the GATE preparation. So let's get started without any delay. Before I go further, I want to introduce myself. My name is Vishvadeep. I have written GATE exam multiple times. This is my rank in final year, engineering final year. Yes, before that I have written GATE exam in third year also, and the rank was 682. And after this, I have written GATE exam few more times, 119, 440, and there are quite a few more ranks I am having. Went for my masters to IISc Bangalore. Another masters I have completed from BITS Pilani in the data science to learn the new trending techniques in the data science and machine learning. This is the overall experience I am having. 9 years only for GATE and EAC. You can see these are the courses I am taking, and this is the third particular thing which I am going to discuss today: coding interview preparation. If you want to learn for free, then there are multiple options we are providing you from our end that you can learn. If you are preparing for GATE or if you are preparing for any interview, there are so many special classes I have taken on Unacademy's platform. You can go over there. So search my profile Vishvadeep Gothi and follow it on the Unacademy platform. So either you just download the Unacademy's app or you go to unacademy.com and follow my profile. What you will get over there is special classes. Those special classes are absolutely free for you. You can go and learn from that. Other than that, I am having one particular free test series for you. If you are preparing for GATE exam, then you can solve so many good questions, quality questions over here on this particular test series. Go and enroll. It's absolutely free. Other than that, if you want to learn data structure, then data structure from scratch with the regular simple methods, then you can go and learn it using this particular course. This is the course I am taking on YouTube. Yes, same channel, exactly this particular channel only. I am taking this particular YouTube session, data structure page. That particular session will be Monday to Friday, 10 a.m. daily. So you can go and check it out. Already few sessions I have taken, and in the next session I am going to take stack data structure. Apart from that, on this particular current channel, you will be having so many classes, so many things for you guys. Just check out the entire channel, the playlist. If you want to learn COA, there is already a playlist created. You can go and learn. If you want to prepare for your GATE exam and for your preparation of interview both together, then we are providing you an opportunity to come on Unacademy's platform on Unacademy Plus, and there you can have your entire package covered. Means I am taking a data structure course which is a combined course of two things. One is that particular course I am taking for GATE, of course, and that course is combining, or that particular course is containing the interview preparation also. Like, I will provide you lots of questions over there. I am providing lots of questions over there, and those questions are for your interview preparation also. So combine one particular course, multi-purpose benefits, such kind of so many courses we are conducting on Unacademy's Plus. Then if you want to be the part of such kind of revolution in which you will be preparing for GATE, you will be preparing for your interviews also. If you want to be the part of that particular thing, then you can join Unacademy Plus. On Unacademy Plus, you will be getting live classes. You can listen those in recorded mode also. If you miss any class or if you want to revise it, then of course crash courses, weekly tests, doubt solving, so many questions, good particular support from the faculty members, and lots of things you will be getting. And that particular thing you can go get in the discount mode. Yes, you use the code VDEEP10. ये मेरा code है. अगर आप ये code use करेंगे, if you use this particular code, you will get discount, you will get my support, you will get my team support, my mentorship, lots of things you will be getting. If you are wondering ki why I am on this particular platform, why I am not working in the industry, I chosen this particular platform. Why? Just because I have chosen the teaching career. Why? Just because I wanted lot students to be connected with me and to work with those members. I wanted to, just because I wanted कि quality education को कैसे आप तक पहुंचाया जाए, and I am working on that particular thing. And for your kind information, I have given the interviews of Amazon and Microsoft, and I have cleared the technical interviews of Amazon and Microsoft, and the in this particular coding interviews. So if you want, you can believe on me, and you can trust on my methods, you can trust on my solutions, and you can learn lot of things. In fact, you can spread the words of these classes also to all of your friends. But if you want to join Unacademy Plus, join using this particular code VDEEP10. if you want to join Unacademy Plus and you want a personal coach means a particular person who can give you study planner, who can give you special sessions which are booster sessions for you, which can give you personalized analysis of the test, which can give you the preparation study material, then all these things will come under a special subscription which is called as iconic subscription, and that has all the benefits of Unacademy Plus and remaining all these benefits, and that also you can get in discount if you use the code VDEEP10. VDEEP10 यूज करो कोड और आपको मिलेगा डिस्काउंट प्लस लॉट्स ऑफ अदर बेनिफिट्स। एक ऐसे इंसान की मेरी मेंटरशिप मिलेगी जिसने कोडिंग इंटरव्यूज निकाले हैं, जिसने गेट के लिए पढ़ा है, जिसने आपकी हर एक छोटी से छोटी चीज को समझना है। सो यूज द कोड, टेक द सब्सक्रिप्शन एंड कम टू द रिवॉल्यूशन सो दैट योर प्रिपरेशन will be on the sky high level. चलिए, so before anything I start, I want to ask every single time, I will ask now also कि are you ready for the preparation, are you ready for learning? If you are ready, immediately message करो, comment करो कि you are ready, then okay, we will be ready. See, for learning you should be very energetic, you should be very enthusiastic, you should be available fully mentally here in this particular session so that I can give you whatever you want and you can learn it to the perfection. So if you are ready, quickly tell me if you are ready or not, then we will go further. First question बहुत ही आसान सा question है, convert a list which is null terminated singly linked list into a circular list. तो पहले ये देखें, first we will check out that what is a list, singly linked list. So singly linked list is very simple. There will be a list pointer. So let me take list pointer, name is start pointer. That start pointer points to the first node, and the first node का link pointer points to the next node, and the next pointer of this node points to the next node, and so on. And here we have a null in the link pointer of the last node. Now what I'll have to do is I have to change it. Instead of null, I want to have the address of the first node. How can I do that? First of all, I need to have the address of this node, but there is no any address of this node known directly. हम यहां नहीं पहुंच सकते डायरेक्टली. सो व्हाट शुड वी डू? वी शुड वेट, वी शुड ट्रैवर्स द लिस्ट फ्रॉम फर्स्ट टू लास्ट so that we can reach here. How we will do that? If you are aware of basic linked list and its traversing and other methods, well and good. If not, then please go and watch my lectures of data structure on the same platform. I have given beautifully in the explanatory mode a particular complete detail of the linked list, how it is accessed and all. So you will learn from there and then you will be able to solve these questions easily. बात करते हैं. First of all, I need to check out a boundary condition if I want to do this. What will be the boundary condition? कि if the start pointer is null, if the first node itself is not present, my list is empty, if start is equal to null, in that particular case I cannot have any list, means I cannot convert any list into circular list, then I will return directly. कोई ऑपरेशन नहीं होगा. अब बात करते हैं आगे की. Let's go further. Now if this particular condition is false, means at least one node we have. Yes, then what I will do, I will have a pointer p and I will initialize it with the start pointer so that p can start from here. I'll have to stop p in the traversing on the last node. And what is the characteristic of the last node? Its next pointer should be null. तो हम क्या करेंगे यहाँ पे? What we will do here is we will write a simple while loop while p का link is equal to true. Till that time you need to continue. Means whenever p का link is not equals to null, when it is true, keep going, and what I'll have to go with is P को अपडेट करते रहो उसके लिंक पार्ट से. Update P का P by its link. So P is here, its link is here. Okay, update P here. Now at the end, when P becomes the address of the last node, next pointer will be null. Yes, this condition false. Yes, at the end what we will do is we will update the P ka link, means last address, last node's link is equal to first node head pointer or start pointer. Like this way you can convert a simple singly linked list, null terminated linked list into circular list. समझ में आया क्या? If you got it, then let me tell you what is the complexity of this algorithm. Complexity of this particular algorithm is very simple. It's a traversal algorithm, so you need to have complexity theta of n. Entire traversing is required from first to last. That's why theta of n. Okay, should we go further? All the members who are listening here, and if you are enjoying the lecture, if not, you will definitely enjoy if you are going to attend this particular session for longer time. Please like the session यार, session को like कर दो. चलिए. Now the question is, delete a given node from singly linked list. This is very good startup question. एक warm up question की तरह इसको लिया जा सकता है. What is warm up question? Warm up question means a simple question will be thrown to you so that the person can judge कि yes, okay, this person is quite comfortable with regular question, then let's make this particular question complex. तो उसी question में फिर और एक complex version आपको दिया जाएगा and you will be stuck or maybe you will be gone out of that particular tricky question to be selected. So let's see how exactly we are going to do this particular thing. Delete a given node from singly linked list. What does the meaning of given node? Address of the node is given. Address of the node is given. Address of a node is given already in your algorithm. So let's see. एक काम करते हैं, एक लिस्ट बना के और आपको बताते हैं कि एग्जैक्टली करना क्या है. करना क्या चाहते हो? करना ई चाहते हैं. Suppose this is a simple linked list given, null terminated always. We will consider start pointer or head pointer pointing to the first node. Here a location of some intermediate node is given. Location of some intermediate node is given and I'll have to delete it. I'll have to first check out one thing. If LOC is given of some particular node, if LOC is pointing to first node, then this first node only I'll have to delete, right? So first of all, I am checking the boundary condition ki if the location which is given in the question, address of the node is given already in a pointer LOC, if LOC is the first node itself. क्या LOC पहली ही नोड को पॉइंट तो नहीं कर रहा? If LOC is pointing to the first node only, then I will change one thing. Start I will update by second node's address and my node will be deleted. This one will be deleted. So what I will write, start is equal to next node ka address, start ka link or next whatever the pointer name you take. Updated and done, work done. That's it. If not, then in else case what I will write, if suppose this particular LOC is not pointing to the first node, what happens in that case? What happens in that particular case? LOC is pointing to some intermediate node, this one. LOC pointing to some intermediate node, this one. What we will do here is we will start a pointer from here. And I will have to stop that pointer to the predecessor of LOC yahan pe. Why? Just because, see, if you will check out ki how exactly you can go further, look at this. This particular link should be broken to delete LOC and this node's next should be LOC ka next. This node's next should be LOC ka next. So how it can be done? This node's address directly I don't know. So what should I do? I should have a traversing starting from the first node and I will stop P when its next is equal to LOC. its next is equal to LOC. तो अभी हम क्या करेंगे? We will write down here. We will start P from the first node, which is the head pointer or list pointer or start pointer, and then I will write a loop. Till what time I will carry on with this P? When P का link, till P का link not equals to LOC, keep going. When P is here, its link is LOC? No. So at that time, when the condition is true, P is equal to P ka next or P ka link. Update P is equal to its next node's address. Here, P is here. Yes, its next is LOC. Yes, true. This particular condition will become false. When P becomes or P ka next becomes LOC, we will stop this loop and at the end, we will update the P ka link. By what? We will update P ka link by LOC's next, LOC ka link. And hence, in this way, this particular algorithm stops. And what will be the complexity of this algorithm? Complexity of this particular algorithm will be equal to big O of n. Difference क्या है? See, if LOC is at the second node only, this loop works only for one time. If LOC is middle node, P or this particular loop, P next goes up to some certain number of times. If LOC is the very last node, then might possible this while loop will go for further than that, means up to n times. So maximum this loop runs or algorithm runs n times. That's why big O of n. It might possible that you will run the loop maybe 1 time, 2 time, 3 time or something like that. Okay, clear hai? Okay, clear hai. Now next thing, let's go for the next thing, which is another question. Now the same question, I told you this is the warm-up question. Now same question is asked to delete a given node from the singly linked list without using any another pointer. Means here we have used another pointer P. LOC was given, start pointer was given in the algorithm, P we have taken by ourselves so that we can reach to the predecessor of the LOC. Now the thing is, they are asking one thing you do कि you don't have any other pointer P and how can you delete the given node? अगर आपको given node delete करना है, how can you delete the given node without using any other pointer? So suppose this is the start pointer pointing to some node, that node pointing to another node, that node pointing to another node, and it keeps going. It keeps going. Now you need to delete a particular node. Which particular node is suppose this one, and you don't have any choice. You don't have any choice. You cannot have any other pointer. How can I do that? How can I do that? How can I delete this particular node without using any other pointer? अगर आप pointer use नहीं करोगे, if you don't use the pointer, you cannot reach to the predecessor. If you cannot reach to the predecessor, this deletion will be difficult. Yes. So for this one, this is kind of a tricky question, and for this question, we don't have any direct answer or valid answer. There are two invalid answers. There are two invalid answers. There are two invalid ways. I will tell you what these invalid ways are. ये दोनों invalid ways क्या हैं, आपको मैं करूंगा किस तरीके से I will tell you, I will explain you using some examples. कुछ example की help से मैं आपको बताता हूं कि exactly how can you delete a particular given node without using a pointer. So there are two invalid ways. One invalid ways is you think like a Bollywood movie villain. You think like a Bollywood movie villain. How it means? What it means, sir? It means कि if to villain you have told कि you need to kill one fellow. To villain you have told कि you need to kill one fellow. That villain says that okay, you told me to kill one particular fellow, fine, I will kill that fellow, but it's not guaranteed that I will not kill any other fellow. It's not guaranteed. I will take a bomb, I will plot a bomb will kill multiple members, but whomever you have told, that fellow also will be killed. आपने एक इंसान को मारने का बोला, हमने मार दिया, पर और दूसरे भी मार दिए. आपने एक का बोला था ना, हमने मार दिया. आपने ये थोड़ी बोला था कि उसी को ही मारना है बस. Now what you can do is, in this particular case, you just update start by LOCs next. Update start by LOCs next means this node deleted, yes, this also deleted, this also deleted. You have deleted all the nodes starting from LOC and it's all previous nodes. just because I don't have any valid way. So one valid way or one invalid way is what? Delete the LOC and it's all predecessor nodes. So what I am doing is, you can do one thing, you can do this key, you update start by LOC's link. Start is equal to LOC's next, LOC node deleted, yes, and then predecessor nodes also deleted, previous nodes also deleted. एक तरीका ये हो सकता है. Other way is what? Other way is this, कि suppose key values we have here A, B, C and D. These key values are there. I need to delete a node with key value D, or sorry, C. C, what you can do is, you copy value D here on this node and you delete this particular node. ये ऐसा है कि you are thinking like a police person of a particular Bollywood movie. कि you have been told कि you need to catch a Raj. You are not catching Raj, you are catching somebody else and saying कि this is only Raj. यही राज है, यही चोर है. So what exactly you are doing here is, you are deleting the node, but that is the next node. But before that, you are copying next node's data here on the LOC. So what happens after deletion? This value C, you will be having values A, B, D in the sequence, but node will be deleted, which will be the next one. तो आप क्या कर रहे हो? First of all, LOC is pointing to some node, that data you have copied or that particular data you have updated from next node's data. LOC's next. LOC next. LOC next means LOC's link ka data. So you have copied the data of the next node, and after that, next node, and after that what you will do is, you will delete this particular node by updating LOC ka link is equal to LOC ka link ka link. In that particular case, this node will be deleted and its next will be here. Then nothing is there then. So there are two invalid ways. You can tell to the interviewer, sir, these are the two invalid ways, but this particular invalid way works only when LOC is not pointing to the last node. LOC is not pointing to last node. अगर LOC last node को point करेगा, then its next is nothing. So you cannot keep its next nodes का data here in LOC. So you can tell like that way कि sir ऐसे काम कर सकता है. So it's like invalid ways, but still you can give the answer in your interviews so that interviewer will be satisfied कि yes, you have some kind of logical understanding of the topics. Fine. Now another question, find the address of kth node from starting. अभी देखिए इतने सारे मैंने कोड दिए हैं. I will keep some of the codes for you guys. Why? Just because I want you to practice. Sorry, until you practice, you cannot get anything. So what I will give you some concepts for few questions, and you need to do the coding. Means you need to find out such kind of statements or algorithms so that you can understand. अच्छा हाँ sir, इसको ऐसे लिखेंगे तो आएगा. For your practice, of course, it is needed. Why? Just because until you practice, you will not get the actual answers. So let me tell you what is the find the address of kth node is. Value of k is less than n. N is total number of nodes. So suppose a linked list is given. And in that particular linked list, some value k is given for your input. So you need to find node, and in find node, you have been given an integer k and a particular pointer start. So struct type, node type, pointer start is given. So linked list is given and an integer k is given, and that particular k will be less than n, means number of nodes are n, less than n. Suppose k is given 3. If k is equal to 3, 1, 2, 3, third nodes, this particular node's address you need to return. This particular node's address you need to return. How will you do that? Ek kaam karo, you take a counter here. Count variable you take as initially 0. Count variable initially 0 or 1. Suppose 1. Count variable you have taken as 1. And now you are starting a pointer P from the start. So right now count is 1 and pointer P is pointing to the first node here. Now you are checking while the value K is not equals to this count. जब तक k count तक नहीं पहुंच जाता या count k तक नहीं पहुंच जाता, what you need to do is you need to increase count by 1 so that you can reach to the second node and update p is equal to p ka link. Keep going further, keep going further, keep going further, keep going further, and when the count becomes what? Count becomes k, this particular condition will be false. You will go out and you will return what? P, address of that particular node. That's it. That's how you can do it. Move a pointer, next till that particular pointer reaches to the kth node and stop it. It will take complexity how much? कितना time लगेगा इसको? Complexity of the algorithm will be equal to how much? Complexity will be big of it. K can be anywhere. K can be anywhere. ठीक है? Another question. Now you need to find the kth node from last. Kth node का address पता करना है, but from last. And given these two things only, start pointer and k value. Number of nodes you don't know. Now suppose if k is equal to 1 given, means first node from the last, means the last node you will return. If k is equal to 2 given, means second last node's address you need to return. If k is equal to 3 means third last node, this node's address you need to return. If k is equal to 4 means this node's address you need to return. Means I am giving you a simple hint. Suppose n is equal to 4 here, right? If k is equal to 1 given, means first from the last you need to return. From the first from the last, that is which number node from the starting से कौन से नंबर की नोड है वो? 1, 2 and 3 and 4th from starting. If k is equal to 2, then it is second from the last, which means nothing but third from the starting. Or if k is equal to 3, which is nothing but third from the last, which means it is second from starting. So if k value is given, then which is the kth from last, means I can say n minus k plus first node from starting. Is that clear? It's simple mathematics, re babu. It's very simple math. So from the first, you do one thing, n minus k plus 1th node you return. So right now you don't know value of n. You don't know value of n? No. So first you need to do this. Traverse the list and find value of n. And after that, you need to do this particular thing as same to same like that. एक बार का traversal में you found n, and after that another traverse and find the address of which one? Address of n minus k plus first node from starting. And you will be able to find out the kth node from the last. You will be able to find the kth node from the last easy. Got it? समझ में आया आप लोगों को? Now listen, this is another warm up question. इसमें अब आपके पास एक और variation है कि in this particular question you have traversed the list 2 times. You have traversed the list 2 times. The complexity of course will be of course theta of n, just because 2 traversal means theta of n time only. But one more thing can be asked कि you need to reduce the number of traversal to 1. You need to reduce the traversal to 1. Now try to find the address of the last node in one iteration. One iteration means from first to last You need to traverse only one particular time, entire list, और आपको kth node का address मिल जाए. How will you do that? I will tell you that particular thing. Suppose एक example के through I'll tell you. Suppose I want to follow a particular vehicle. I am the police person. I want to follow a particular vehicle, and that particular vehicle, of that particular vehicle, if I am following, I should be 10 meter behind of that vehicle, so that the person cannot detect कि I am following. So all those two vehicle are standing here. दोनों vehicle यहाँ खड़े हुए हैं. This is the and this is your police vehicle. Both are standing here, and if you want to maintain 10 meters distance, if this particular thief's vehicle starts moving, will you start moving immediately? No. When this thief will go for 10 meters, after that you will start your movement, and you will maintain the same speed as the thief. If thief is going with some speed, after some time, if thief reaches here, you will be exactly 10 meters behind of that particular thief. Yes or no? Yes or no? Yes or no? Yes or no? समझ पा रहे हो? एक चोर की गाड़ी है, उस पर्टिकुलर चोर की गाड़ी, उस पर्टिकुलर चोर की गाड़ी के 10 मीटर पीछे आपको रहना है. तो आप क्या करोगे? उस चोर को पहले चलने दो, 10 मिनट आगे चलने दो, 10 मीटर आगे चलने दो. जैसे ही वो 10 मीटर जाएगा, हम अपनी गाड़ी स्टार्ट करेंगे, एंड देन वी विल मेंटेन द रिलेटिव स्पीड. जितना चोर की गाड़ी का स्पीड है, उतना ही मेरा स्पीड है. तो जब भी थीफ का व्हीकल यहां रहेगा, माय व्हीकल विल बी एग्जैक्टली 10 मीटर बिहाइंड ऑफ इट. And this is the concept I am going to use to find the kth node from the last. So I'll give you the concept. You will write the algorithm. What exactly I am doing is I am first moving my pointer. One pointer I am moving, and that particular one pointer I am starting. One pointer I am starting at kth node. So one time traversal you do. Traverse the list, and the stop pointer P1 where at kth node. Why I am doing, why I am doing? Just because I want to maintain a distance of k nodes. I want to maintain a distance of k nodes, so I have taken a pointer, and that particular pointer I have moved to kth node from the starting. Now what I will do, I will close this particular loop, and I will start another loop. Pointer P2 starts from start, and pointer P1 starting from k plus first node. Means here P1 pointer now here, and P2 pointer here. Can you see the difference between two nodes? How many nodes are there in between? P1 is k plus 1, P2 is at 1, distance is k nodes. Now what I will do is I will traverse till P1 reaches to null. P1 reaches to null. ये P2 एक स्टेप आगे बढ़ेगा, P1 आगे बढ़ेगा. 1 step. You just increase both the pointers by one by one iteration, and in each iteration I am checking if P1 has reached to null or not. If P1 has reached to null, जब P1 null पे पहुंच जाएगा, P2 will be on the kth node from the last. Traverse till P1 reaches to null. P2 now points to where? P2 now points to where? P2 points to kth node from the last. Kth node from last. So what I am doing is I am writing two loops, but my P1 pointer is traversing entire list only one time. Initially from first to kth node, and from k plus first to last node, and my traversing done. Only one time traversal, yes, maintaining the distance of k nodes so that I can find the address of kth node from the last in single iteration. Complexity is still same to same. Complexity is still same to same, theta of n, just because n number of nodes will be traversed every time. Got it? Yes or no? No. See, the thing is, so many questions will be poured down from this particular question. Ki sir, You are traversing 2 times. Arey sir, look at this. I have 2 loops. I am having 2 loops, but my entire traversing of the list is only single time. P1 pointer starts from here, reaches to this particular node, which is middle node somewhere kth node, and from P1 pointer in another loop starts from k plus first and reaches to the null. So P1 pointer is traversing my entire list only one time ना रे बाबा, एक ही बार तो traverse किया है. 2 loops are there. In 2 loops, I am traversing entire list. Doesn't matter. I am traversing entire list only one time. Only one time I am traversing. That's why. Is that clear or not? Is that clear or not? See, the thing is complexity cannot be theta of one in the previous one here just because the traversing is involved. If you are writing the loop and loops are running for n times, you need to write the condition or you need to write the complexity n. If you are confused ki how we are writing the complexity, there is a data structure playlist. Go and please check out there. I have explained in the first lecture itself that how exactly you are calculating the complexity. So you will understand exactly how I am writing the complexities. Fine. Chaliye, another question. Another question is find the address of the middle node in the singly linked list. ये भी बहुत अच्छा question है. If you want to find out the address of the middle node and that too using single iteration, I will give you the method, the explanation, and you will write down your own algorithm for this. You will write down your own algorithm for this particular thing. I will tell you the method. Okay, how? Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. There are 2 persons here, P1 and P2. They are running in a particular track. They are running in a particular track. Okay, the speed of P2 is double of P1. Speed of P2 is double of P1. Fine. And there is a finish line here. There is a finish line here and they are trying to start running. They are starting running from here on this particular end to this particular end. This is the finish line. If P2's speed is double of P1, when P2 reaches here, when they start together at the same time from the same particular start line, when P2 reaches to last end finish line, where P1 will be? Where P1 will be? At the half distance. P1 will be at the half distance. Why? Just because speed of P2 is double than P1. Speed of P1 is half than P2 means P1 will be on the half distance and P2 will be reaching to the finish line. अब यहाँ से आपको एक सिंपल सा कंसेप्ट मिलेगा. Take two pointers. Take 2 pointers. P1 and P2. P1 is slow pointer, P2 is fast pointer. Slow pointer means it is stepping one step. Stepping by one means I'm writing. Every iteration if you are writing, you are incrementing P1 by its next or link. One by one step it is moving forward, and P2 is fast pointer, which means it is stepping by 2. Double step. Stepping by 2 means every time your P2 has not reached to the null or its link is not null, you can keep going like this way. P2 is equal to P2 ka link. You are moving P2 by 2 steps, moving the P1 by 1 step. When P2 reaches to last node or finish line or reaches to the null, at that case, in that particular case, P1 will be in the middle. आप ऐसा कर सकते हो. In this also P2 pointer is P1 is reaching to the middle node. Complexity of this particular algorithm will be theta of n. एक traversal लगेगा और काम खत्म. Theta of n. One traversal and work is done. क्या आपको क्लियर है? इतना क्लियर है सब लोगों को? क्या हम आगे बढ़ सकते हैं? अगला क्वेश्चन देख सकते हैं. अगला क्वेश्चन है बड़ा सिंपल सा एक और, ये रहा. डिटेक्ट अ लूप इन सिंगली लिंक्ड लिस्ट. So it's not a circular list, okay? It is not the circular list, it is a loopy list. Loopy list means this, ki list is having this kind of nodes, and the last node contains the address of some intermediate node. Some intermediate node, I don't know which one it is. I don't even know which one it is. I don't even know which one it is. Now, in that particular case, I don't know ki where the loop is and whether the loop is or not. Means it might possible that you have null pointer here, or it might possible that you have, instead of null pointer, address of the last address of some middle node, some node. It can be first, it can be second, it can be third, it can be fourth, it can be same node also. Might possible you have address of some particular node in that particular link part of the last node. When there is a loop, what you will do? When there is a loop, when there is a loop, okay? Now when there is a particular loop, how can I detect it? अब इस loop को detect करने के लिए एक छोटा सा example I'll take here. I will take a simple example. What simple example? I will take a simple example like this. Suppose there is a racing track. You understand what is the racing track, right? Like this. It's a circular racing track. Two cars, car number 1 and car number 2. Two cars starting moving from this particular track, from starting here, and after that they are moving in the circle. Right? So they are starting from here like that way and they are moving in the circle. Suppose C1 car is fast and C2 car is slow. C1 and C2, two cars are there, fast, this is, and slow. So when C2 car is going slow, C1 car can reach further, आगे बढ़ सकती है, right? If I am asking कि these two cars are taking this circular path again and again and again, actually what will happen? If C1 car reaches somewhere in middle point, C2 car will go ahead with a faster speed, and in the circular path from behind, C2 car can catch C1 car. तो आप क्या करेंगे यहां से? What you will do is you will start your one pointer P1 from here and one pointer P2 from here. P1 pointer is again same to same slow pointer. P2 pointer is fast pointer, and that fast pointer means stepping by 2. And slow pointer means stepping by 1. So this P1 pointer is moving next, P2 pointer is moving next connects, so that P2 pointer is of double speed of P1. So when P1 will go forward, P2 will come back from behind and will catch P1. So if P1 and P2 becomes equal at some moment, which means there is a loop, P2 has gone further, came back from behind and caught P1. P1 को कैच कर लिया. But suppose there is not a loop, there is no any loop, then P2 either will reach to the last node or it will reach to the null. P2 या तो null पे पहुंच जाएगा, और P2 will reach to the last node, means its next will be null. So how we will approach it? Okay, let me give you some kind of algorithmic view of this. So suppose P1 is starting from first node start and P2 is starting from the second node, which is start ka link. I am writing the condition while P2 is true or P2 ka link is true or P1 not equals to P2. P1 not equals to P2. If these three conditions, any of these three conditions is true, then P2 is false. P2 is true, yes, or P2 ka link is true, or this. Any of these condition is true, I'll go inside. Okay, so I'll have to write not or, and. यहाँ पे end लिखना पड़ेगा. I'll have to write end. Okay, really sorry for this. Let me directly write it like that way. कि while P2 is true or P2 का link is true. In that case, I'll go inside and I'll check out कि if P1 is equal to P2, अगर P1 और P2 बराबर हो गए, इसका मतलब है रिटर्न कर दो लूप. लूप इज देयर. लूप. अगर P1 और P2 बराबर नहीं है, then what I'll have to do is P1 I'll have to increase by one step, its link, and P2 I'll have to increase by two steps. P2 is equal to P2 का link का link. It goes on. So P2 stops where it might possible that P2 reaches to last node or P2 is null. In any of the cases we will go out. ठीक है. थोड़ा कंडीशन यहाँ वहां हो सकता है, but it can be easy. So understood this particular case कि how exactly you are finding this particular thing. कि one will be fast pointer, one will be slow pointer, and you are going further आगे. ओके, चलिए आगे बढ़ते हैं. अनदर क्वेश्चन, डिटेक्ट द इंटरसेक्शन पॉइंट इन वाई लिस्ट. ये भी बड़ा इंटरेस्टिंग क्वेश्चन है. इसका मैं आपको कंसेप्ट दूंगा, आपको बड़ा मजा आएगा. फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल, व्हाट इज द मीनिंग ऑफ वाई लिस्ट? There are actually two lists starting from two start pointers. So this is the start pointer number 1 and another one is start pointer number 2. And there are some links, some nodes in this particular first list, like this way. And here, start pointer 2 is pointing to some nodes, and after some nodes, this particular list is pointing to the same node of the previous list. So it becomes like two lists are starting from one point from here, another list pointing to here starting, but at some point they have merged into single list and they have ended like a single list. This is called as Y list. अभी आपको क्या पता करना है? You need to find out the intersection point, this node's address. Intersection point means the first node which is common in both the list. There are two ways. First way is take a pointer P1 here and P2 here and traverse this entire second list. P2 here equal to P1, no. 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 Done means this particular node is common, no, not common. Then P1 you increase here and for P1 again you do the same thing. Then P1 comes here and again you do the same thing. Then P1 comes here, again you do the same thing. Then P1 comes here, again you do the same thing. Now in that particular case, P1 and P2 becomes equal. Hence I can declare that this is the node which is the intersection point. अब यहाँ जो ये method मैंने बताई है, that method will take time big O of n square. If n number of nodes are there and if different number of nodes are there, then big O of m into n. M is number of nodes here in this one, n is number of nodes here. So this is the regular method. इस regular method में हम क्या करेंगे? We will take a pointer in the first list. We will take another pointer in second list. And for first node of first list, we are going to traverse second list completely. Then second node of first list, do the same thing. Third node of the first list, do the same thing. Similarly, if you will get one particular node common and that will be your answer. But this is taking n square time and my answer I am requiring in n time. In the linear time. क्या ये linear time में possible है? बिल्कुल possible है. और यहाँ पे लगेगा एक छोटा सा concept लगेगा and that concept is what? Look at this. How many number of nodes are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. In this particular, how many nodes are there? 4. Can you tell me if one list is having 6 elements, one list is having only 4 elements, how many nodes can be common in both the list? If suppose instead of not here, start 2 is pointing here. All the nodes of the smaller list are common. Possible है? Yes, but can we have more than 4 nodes common in both the list? No. One list is having only 4 elements. एक लिस्ट में सिर्फ 4 ही एलिमेंट हैं, तो मैक्सिमम कॉमन एलिमेंट्स कैन बी 4. Which means I can claim that starting these two nodes cannot be common in both the list, cannot be the intersection point. Cannot be the intersection point, which means what I will do, I will first calculate the length of first node or first list m by a traversal and length of second list n by a traversal, and I will try to calculate larger list size minus smaller list size. If larger list size is 6, smaller list size is 4, then these many two number of elements of the larger list cannot be common. Cannot be common. ये जो दो एलिमेंट है larger list के, those elements cannot be common in both the list, means cannot participate in my intersection. So what I will do? I will skip m minus n elements or nodes from larger list, and then I will start a pointer p. I will start pointer p after these many nodes, suppose this one p1, and I will start another pointer here on the first node of the p2, first node of the second list, which is the smaller one, and in the larger list I am starting m minus n nodes, and I am starting my pointer here, which is the next node. Now I will check out, is these two equal? No. Step both pointer one step forward. These are equal? No. Step both the nodes forward. Equal? Yes, this is your what? This is your intersection point. This is your intersection point. So how many traversals are required? One traversal for calculating m, another traversal for calculating n, and one more traversal required to get the intersection point. Complexity becomes linear only. Complexity becomes how much? Linear only, theta of n. Theta of n. एक क्वेश्चन आया है पहले वाले पे कि keep track of all the nodes if we can come back it in, but keeping the track of all the nodes means I'll have to have another space which is the array or some kind of other thing. अगर suppose we have stored address of this node somewhere in the array, if I am reaching to this, I am checking out ki that particular node I have traversed or not, then I'll have to search in my array. If I have not reached, go to next. If this particular node's address is present in your array or not, it will take another search in array, and then when you reach to the nth node, it will need the search in n minus 1 elements in your array. The complexity becomes n square in this question, इसलिए हम उस पे नहीं जाएंगे. Got it. This particular intersection point आपको समझ में आया कैसे करना है? If you understood that much, then that's it. These were the questions which I have brought for you guys to solve. On this particular channel, we have Python lectures also, machine learning lectures also. If you want to learn those, you can go and learn it from those playlists. Apart from that, if you are preparing for GATE or if you are preparing for some semester exams, these are the courses right now running for GATE Express batch. You can cover up those courses, discrete math, COA and C language on these times. You can attend these classes. You can attend these particular classes. Okay, got it. Now the thing is, if you want to know or if you want to have the PDF of this particular lecture, you can go to this particular Telegram channel, Unacademy Gate CS, and there you will get the PDF of all these lectures. अगर आप Unacademy Plus join करना चाहते हैं, again I am telling you, use the code VDEEP10 to get 10% discount in my mentorship. If you want to be connected with us on Facebook, yes, just go to this particular page and be connected. This particular page is for electrical ECIN people, for mechanical, civil and CS. This is the Facebook page we are having to be connected with you guys. These are the YouTube channels which we are providing you so that you can get the quality education. So these are the different channels for different domain, for different targets. Suppose your target is for electrical, if your friend's target is for electrical, please recommend them Creatrix channel, this channel for mechanical, this channel for civil, for Telugu language, for electrical basic things, electrical junction, this computer science channel. If you haven't subscribed the channel, please subscribe the channel, hit the like button on the video, share the videos, and another thing is you turn on your notification so that whenever we'll be taking the classes, you can get the notification. For SSC JEE, this is the channel Engineering Pathshala for the basic engineering. Okay, fine. Okay, if you are fine with this, please recommend all these channels to respective friends and family members and other fellows so that they can learn lot of things from our free initiative. Thank you so much for joining here. Like the session, share the session, subscribe the channel and turn on the notification. Happy learning everybody. Thank you so much everyone. Another question is there, instead of array we could have used another thing set, or yes, उस क्वेश्चन में आप यूज कर सकते हो क्या सेट या और कुछ, बट प्रॉब्लम ये है स्पेस कॉम्प्लेक्सिटी लगेगी सर, स्पेस कॉम्प्लेक्सिटी लगेगी, एंड अगेन वी डोंट वांट टू यूज एक्स्ट्रा स्पेस इफ आई कैन सॉल्व द क्वेश्चन इन लीनियर टाइम विदाउट यूजिंग एक्स्ट्रा स्पेस, ओनली 2 पॉइंटर्स आर नीडेड, स्पेस कॉम्प्लेक्सिटी कांस्टेंट रहेगी. ठीक है, ओके, थैंक यू सो मच फॉर ज्वाइनिंग हियर. फॉर डिजिटल ऑलरेडी अ टीचर इज देयर विद अस, ही इज टेकिंग द डिजिटल क्लासेस, हिज नेम इज अरुण कुमार दुबे. You can go and attend his lectures. Okay, thank you so much for joining here. Thanks a lot. Have a nice